Shalom וברכה, I would like to wish you חג שמח, שנה טובה, תכתבו ותחתמו לחיים טובים שלום. And I would like to wish you as well Sukkot Sameach. As you know, Sukkot, we call this holiday Zman Simchatenu. It's the time of our happiness. You know, on Pesach we call it Zman Herutenu. It's the time of our liberation. On Shavuot, Zman Matan Toratenu, the time of our that we receive the Torah. And Sukkot, it is Zman Simchatenu, the joy, the happiness. And I would like just to mention you that the Torah said that we have to be happy in front of Hashem. And there is a rabbi who said that twice we mentioned to be next to Hashem, in front of Hashem, lifnei Hashem. On Kippur, it said, lifnei Hashem titharu, that on the day of Yom Kippur we are next to Hashem, in front of Hashem, but we are pure, because Hashem will purify us. That it's on Yom Kippur. And there is Lifnei Hashem, to be happy on Sukkot in front of Hashem. So I thought the difference between Kippur and Sukkot, it's to feel the happiness on Sukkot only when you are pure. You understand? When you are pure on Yom Kippur, so you can be happy in front of Hashem. You know, my friend, when there is a wedding, and you see the Chatan and the Kala come in, I mean, they are wearing a nice clothes, a white clothes, beautiful clothes. They will not come under the chuppah with dirty things on them, dirty clothes. It's not. When you are dirty, you are not happy. You understand me? So the happiness came only when you are pure. So, my friend, on Yom Kippur, HaKadosh Baruch Hu help us to be pure. Once we are pure, so we can be happy. So on Sukkot, we are again in front of Hashem and being happy. Now, the question is, what is the connection between Kippur and Sukkot? Why Sukkot is after Kippur? And then the Torah said, you have to be happy. I mean, if with a little bit of thought, I will say it's more being sad after Kippur than being happy after Kippur, because we don't know what's going to happen after Kippur. We know that on Kippur we've been judged, and okay, we're pure, but we've been judged, but we're excited. What kind of judgment happened? This year we saw how many rabbis pass away. We saw the war between Ukraine and Russia. Now they are talking about a nuclear war. The President Biden said, we've never been so close to a nuclear war than now. Can you imagine we are today in a bad situation, and all this happened on Yom Kippur. You understand? I mean, so how can we be happy? I mean, just imagine, God forbid, if something bad would happen. So what kind of happiness can we be? What kind of happiness can we feel on Sukkot? My friend, there is something that we have to know. All what Hashem wants from us is to have emunah, to believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hashem said, to be happy, So be happy. What about if something happened, something that we don't know? There is no what about. There is no what's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. You have to close your eyes, be blind after Hashem. Believe in Hashem. Let Hashem rule the world. You are not the one who ruled the world, it's Hashem. It's not President Biden, it's not all the kings and the president of the world, of the world, and the president of the world that they are ruling the world. It's Hashem, it's God. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, He's Borei Olam. And Hashem we trust. Lev Melachi b'yad Hashem. The David HaMelech said that the heart of the kings and the presidents is in the hand of Hashem. Yes, Hashem said that we have to be standing in front of Him on Sukkot, happy, so we have to be happy. We must be happy, that's it. There is no question. What about? There is no what about. There is everything is going to be good. You know, my friend, there is a story about the Rav Shach. Rav Shach one day, he came on Simchat Torah after Sukkot, and he came and he started singing in the Beit HaMidrash. So all the Bachuri Yeshiva, or the boys of the Yeshiva, they never saw Rav Shach so happy like that day. So they came, started to dance, and they started dancing with him. And they asked him, Rabbi, why so happy today? We did not, we didn't start yet to daven, to pray. Simchat Torah, it's in the middle of the prayer. Why now? He said, because somebody came and he told me a story. What story? He told me that he is one of all his family, all his friends, they've been killed in Auschwitz. And Baruch Hashem, he's a Holocaust survivor. And he told me that when the Nazi, they took all the group to put them before they enter the chamber of gas, there was one man who said, hey, before we enter that chamber, you know what's today? You know what's today? So they asked him, everybody started to look at him. Today is Simchat Torah. According to my calendar, according to my account, today is Simchat Torah. So we have to be happy. We have to show this Nazi that we believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And we're going to dance and sing. And they all started to sing. Baruch Hu Elokeinu Shibranu Lechvod. They started to sing. And they started to really to dance. And the Nazis, they couldn't believe it. And the Nazis, they started to beat them. You Jews. And they started. So Rav Shach Alav Hashem said that the only one who escaped is that Jew who told me the story. They didn't let him die because they kept him as a souvenir. They told him, you are singing for your God, you are singing for your Torah, you will see all your friends will die, and you will be the only one to survive, to live with what you saw. You know, my friend, Rav Shach Alav Hashem said, I wish I was there. That is the real joy. It's not happiness when you have everything. You have air conditioner, you have food, you have a car to take you to synagogue, you are rich, you have clothes, and you say that you love Hashem. It's easy. Hashem did everything easy for you. The real happiness, when you show to Hashem how much you love Him, when you have problems. like those tzaddikim, that they die at the moment when they were dancing and singing for the name of Hashem. Thanks God, Baruch Hu Elokeinu, that you create us for you. You know, every day, every holiday, in the Musaf, we say, Asher b'char banu, Ata b'chartanu. Thank you, Hashem, that you choose us to serve you. And we are willing to die for you, for your name. Thank you that you make us kadosh. We thank you. So Rav Shach alav shalom, he was so happy. He said, look, that man, he didn't die, didn't kill him. So he can tell the story to people, how much our brothers, they loved Hashem at the last minute before they pass away. So he said, so now I'm singing, I'm happy that I am Jew. I am happy that I am Jew. I'm happy that I can dance today with the Torah. But I wish I was there. Because to be there and to dance, knowing and be happy, knowing that it's your last moment, you do that for Hashem, this is the best. But at least, let's be happy. So my friend, HaKadosh Baruch Hu give us Sukkot after Kippur. In Kippur, we're a little bit excited. We fear what's going to happen. Well, Hashem, he said, what's going to happen? Nothing. Be happy. Be happy. Now that you are pure, this is a reason to be happy. The best things that a man should thank Hashem with happiness is for the teshuvah that Hashem accepted. That on Kippur you were impure, and He made you pure, and now you are a new man. Be a new man, it's hatshut. On Sukkot we're a new person. We are not what we were before. We were in the synagogue on Yom Kippur, now we are in the Sukkah. Usually we feel Jew when we are in the house. We have everything in the house. So we have everything is the table, the dishes, the food, comfort. It's heat, it's cold, you have air conditioner, you have everything. You feel nice. So Hashem said, I want you to feel a good Jew and listen to me, even when you are outside. Build me something outside, a sukkah. Hashem, I invite you to my house. Why you want the sukkah? My house is nicer. There is a new furniture. I made my house nice. It's a new house. Hashem, let's do sukkot in the house. Hashem said, no. I want you to have emunah and bitachon on me. I want you to be happy outside. It's warm, it's cold, it's raining. It's not too much comfort. I want you to be there. I want you to feel me outside. The same way that you feel me inside, I want you to feel me outside as well. To make the street pure. To feel Hashem in the street. My friend, our parents, Abraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov, They used to live in the tent. They did not have houses. In the tent. Moshe and Aaron, during the 40 years in the desert, they were in the tents. David HaMelech, alav shalom, he was the king. But he was a shepherd. Ro'et son. David HaMelech alav shalom, he was all his life in tents. Agora be'ohalecha olamim. He was going from tent to tent to study Torah. He was far away from material. He didn't eat. All day long, all night, he studied Torah. My friends, you know the story of Yosef. All those guests that we invite on Sukkot, we don't invite him home, we invite them in the sukkah. The sukkah is like a tent. It's not a house. It's a sukkah. It's only we build a small sukkah for 7 days. It's not like a tent. A tent, you can take it wherever you go. Like the sukkah. You build it, you take it off, you take it somewhere else, you rebuild it. The Avot HaKadoshim, our parents, they never had houses. They were far away from material. So they don't want to come to a palace. They want to enter only to a sukkah. Hashem, his house is everywhere. Hashem, he don't need a house. All the world is his house. So Hashem, he said, you want to invite in your sukkah Abraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov, Moshe, Aaron. They're not used to be in the palace. They are all their life they were in tents. Yaakov ishtav yoshev ohalim. All the life of Yaakov Torah, from tent to tent. Abraham, Yitzhak, David, Moshe, Aaron, all their life was tents. Not a something fixed. And they served Hashem with happiness. So at least we want to show to the Avot HaKadoshim after Kippur that we are not materialists. All what we want is just to live, to serve Hashem with happiness. We have to show to the Avot HaKadoshim, to our parents, how much we are happy to serve Hashem in a way that He wants. He wants us to do a sukkah. We do a sukkah. I saw about Maran Rab Steinman, alav shalom, all his life. He did the best not to go nowhere during the 7 days of Sukkot. And he was in the sukkah all the time. He didn't want to go out. Even if rabbis invited him, he didn't want. He said, every second in the sukkah it's a mitzvah. So how can I miss a mitzvah from the sukkah? Only if he had to go to wash his hands, something like that, he will leave the sukkah. But everything, was sleeping, eating, drinking, studying in the sukkah. Now HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he gives us the holiday of Sukkot to renew ourselves. How can we renew ourselves? Well, with the lulav, with the etrog. Etrog is the symbol of the heart. The lulav is the symbol of the column vertebral, of the body. The arava is the symbol of the lips. And the hadas is the symbol of the eyes. So that means the mouth, the eyes, the body, the heart. The heart is the king of the body. We take them together and we say to Hashem, Hashem, we love you. Hoshi'ana, Hoshi'ana, Hoshi'ana. We declare our declaration, we are happy, we dance, and we do the hakafot with the Sefer Torah in the synagogue each day during Sukkot. We declare to Hashem that we love Him. Assemble the etrog with our heart, our body, the lulav, with the eyes, the mouth. So, Rabotai, I had a big question. Why we have to take them together? The lulav, the etrog, the arava, the hadas. Why we have to take them together and to do a bracha and to dance with them? Why? Well, my friends, this kind of mitzvah, we do it after Kippur. Because after Kippur, Hashem, He changed our nature from bad, we become good. From impure, we become pure. Now it's like we are new people, new men. You know, my friend, that on Yom Kippur, Hashem considers us more than the angels. You know, on Yom Kippur, we say, when we say Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, we say Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. But always Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto, we don't say it loud. We do it slow, with a slow voice. But on Yom Kippur, we do it a big voice, Baruch Shem, like an angel, because the angels, only the angels can say Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Not the people, they are not allowed. But on Yom Kippur, we are new, we are pure, where Hashem, He look at us more than He look to the angels. And Hashem consider us more than the angels. And when the angels, they listen to us praying, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed, and Hashem is happy to hear us acting like the angels, the Malachim start to think, well, we have a case. We have a case here that the Jewish people, they are very, very close to Hashem. So we have to be careful. We have to be careful not to criticize them. Hashem is happy with them. And when there is a Malach, an angel, who wants to criticize Am Israel, Hashem make him shout. He threw him out from his face. Can you imagine what level we achieve on Yom Kippur? My friend, once we achieve this on Yom Kippur, so all what we have left now, to be happy. Thank you, Hashem. Thank you very much, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, for all the good things that you did for us. Thank you very much. And now, as a result of all this, Hashem told us, hey, on Sukkot, after a few days, after Kippur, to consider yourself really new and perfect. So take the lulav, the etrog, the hadas, and arava, and dance with them in front of me. As a sample, my mouth for you, Hashem, my eyes for you, Hashem, my body for you, Hashem, my heart for you, Hashem. This is the way we declare to Hashem on those days. It's so nice, so beautiful. So, Rabotai, my friend, this is why Sukkot is Zman Simchatenu. Sukkot is the time of our joy. This is our happiness. This Dvar Torah on the memory of Deborah bat Clara, that we just opened a Beit HaMidrash Shul on her name Chananya. May Hashem protect her under His throne, and may Hashem give to all her family bracha ve'atzlacha and briut. And I wish to all of you Shana Tova tikatevu v'tichatemu lechaim tovim shalom. Be happy, enjoy yourself. Sukkot is the holiday of thanks to Hashem for what He did for us before and what He's doing for us today. The same way that Hashem will protect our parents in the street, they were in the desert, and He protected them from wind, from ice, from heat. He gives them food, He provides them everything. So Hashem is doing the same today. Bayamim haem bazeman hazeh. Baruch Hashem. We have parnasa. We live, Baruch Hashem. So there is a way. Baruch Hashem. And thanks God, we don't live in the desert. Look what Hashem did to our parents. And Baruch Hashem today, we don't live in the desert. We have a house. We have food. We are married. We have children. So there is to compare how we lived in the desert, how we were in Egypt, and to compare how we live today, Baruch Hashem, we have to say thank you to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That, I mean, just imagine how much we have to say thank you to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hashem, we study Torah, we have shuls, and so we have to be happy. We have to be happy for all the material that Hashem give us. We have to be happy for all the spiritual that Hashem gave us. That way, my friend, on Sukkot, after Sukkot, there is Simchat Torah. Both of them. Sukkot, then Simchat Torah. I mean, we thank Hashem for the material and the spiritual He give us. He give us, Baruch Hashem, that in the street we can live. We have a house and we can live in the street. And we have panasa, because the panasa is from the street. And Baruch Hashem, we are Jew in the house, we are Jew in the street. We feel Hashem in the house, we feel Hashem in the street. And we want to compare ourselves to our parents, that all their lives it was in the tents. And my friend, don't forget, we are not forever. That's why we 7 days a year we go to the sukkah to remember even the Queen Elizabeth. She was the queen. She was a big queen. She was the whole world respected her with all her palace, all what she had. Where is she today? My friend, with all the big people, we are only in this world. Only we are like traveling. We are tourists. We are not here forever. This is Sukkah. Sukkah is to remind you that you are not forever. So respect Hashem, serve Hashem, don't ask questions, let the questions for after. After Kippur, Kadosh Baruch Hu, He wants us to be more connected to Him. Hey, remember, all your problems of last year, because you've been far away from me. You disconnect yourself from me. Now, you did Tishuv on Yom Kippur. Now, let's have a contact together. Let's be happy together. Get out from the material. Get out from the thought that you will be living forever. When you have that thought, this is the happiness. When a man is happy, when a man, he has emunah, and he can rely on Hashem. And by sitting 7 days in the street, in the sukkah, we teach ourselves how much we have to be close to the Avot HaKadoshim, Abraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov, that they loved so much Hashem with small things that they had. And even HaKadosh gave them everything, or they preferred to serve Hashem. Let imitate them, be like them. Let's think material is not everything. Hashem can give you whatever you want. My friend, Chag Sameach, bracha v'atzlacha, amen.